was a fool. That human was a fool. That human was a fool. That human was a fool.
To go to the bathroom.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Monday. It's May 1st. It's about 11 in the morning. Yes, I hit the gym with Jenny this morning, which is almost a Christmas miracle. But today, I'm incredibly excited. Yes, one, because Jenny wants to get back in the gym with me. That's awesome. But number two, and most importantly, I started a new company today. Or well, it's a company that's already existing, but I'm like co-owning it with a friend of mine now. Yeah, so let me just show you and then I'll explain.
So for the last 4 or 5 years, if you knew me, you probably knew this guy because we spent a lot of time together. And for the last 4 or 5 years, we have kind of always been talking about business stuff. We both have this weird sense of we always are talking about business in some form. We're just weird that way. But as I realized that I wanted to grow my business, realized very quickly, as any successful business does, that you can only do so much by yourself. And if you don't figure out a way to have more of people like you in a business, you kind of always are going to be crippled by that. And so naturally, I approached Pablo maybe about a year ago or so, and we talked about what it would look like of possibly doing some business together. And at first we were kind of like, both had our own companies, we were talking about some different things, and maybe that I'd send you some work, you'd send me some work. And we kind of quickly realized that it was just kind of confusing and didn't really make much sense. And so I'm really excited to say that Pablo is partnering together, and we are both going to co-run and own 4LC Studios.
Isn't that exciting? So a little backstory. A lot of what I'm about to say is in the real video, so I'm going to leave a link in the description below to the full video. But I just wanted to give you my personal 2 cents real fast. So Scott and I mean, we've been friends for going on 5 years, I believe, roughly. And over those past years, I mean, we've just led on worship teams in a couple different churches, and we've become friends through that. And not only do we become great friends, but we actually found out very quickly that we think very similarly. Similarly, is that a word? Similarly. Yeah, I think that's a word. We think the same. But once we found that out, we had a lot of different conversations about possibly doing business together. And I started a media company maybe about a year ago with a partner of mine and my fiance. But because of a couple different things, my partner ended up having to step back and step down from the business. So it was just Jenny and I, and we knew that we could do it, but we didn't know exactly how we wanted to go about it. And in that process, while we were thinking about what we were going to do, I get a call from Scott. And he literally just flat out was like, hey, listen, do you want to co-own? You know, I see opportunity here. I kind of want to sit down, throw some ideas around. And I was like, dude, that sounds great. Totally thought that cop was after me because of me being on my camera while I'm driving. But he passed me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, he called me. So we ended up sitting down. We ended up creating like a business plan that we think has a ton of opportunity attached to it. And we are just incredibly excited for what's to come. Scott is one of the most professional, detail-oriented, personable, very kind, very driven, very business-minded, very entrepreneurial in spirit, just like me. And here's what we thought of. We figured a lot of people in the industry of film and the industry of photography, not all, but a lot, are very good at their craft, but they're not necessarily the most business-minded people in the world. And I'm in no way saying that we're the best or anything like that, no. But we know how to hold a camera, we know how to edit a video, we know how to put things together, and we figured, you know what, if we combined our efforts and took 2 very business-minded people and created a true company where our goals are not 2 or 3 years down the road. We're talking 5, 10 years down the road. A true company that not only creates transactions with people, but creates relationships with people and relationships with companies and brides and grooms and all that for everything that we do. For anybody watching this one single episode randomly and having no idea what I'm talking about, our company, 4LC Studios, does wedding cinematography, and we also do corporate work. So commercials, business, commercial shoots, those kinds of things. But anyway, we are just so excited about everything, about what's to come, about the ideas that we have. We even have other things that we're thinking about, like 10 plus years down the road, you know, Lots of stuff. So today, May 1st, 2017, the journey's beginning. Scott's actually first day not employed anywhere else except this company. I have one other business outside of this, but this is my main gig now. And speaking of the devil, I just arrived at Scott's because we have something we need to film today. I love warm weather.
Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Pull up a chair.
Yeah.
Can you take that Giants blanket off?
This one? Yeah. Okay, so priority number one for today's shoot. We're filming a bumper for Faith Church. I think it's quite funny that Scott just left there and our first job is a video for the church that he just is not employed at anymore. But that's where we're filming right now.
That human was a fool. 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 That human was a fool.
Okay, we had a very successful first day here at 4LC Studio. We filmed everything we needed to film. He's currently finishing up the edit. I have a training that I have to get to tonight, but first, quick Moe's run. So, bro.